Welcome to Conversations with ALOMAA, where every story matters. Join us as we explore the imperfect journey that defines us. My name is Amarachi, and I'll be your host. Hi, Winifred.
Hi.
Oh, it's so cute.
Thank you so much.
It's so great having you here. Thank you for this connecting by great. You're good.
Yes.
Okay, so I just want to get to know you, right? Can you just talk a little bit about your childhood? How was it growing up for you?
I'd say childhood was a mix. It's a mix of, I think, the strict and then lots of instability because
Wow.
yes, my parents they are both people. Sorry to say this, but they don't move with plans. You know, like my dad could get posted to Kofi now and says, okay, let's move there, move it to Kofi, and then it takes all of us years. So we did not really have time to connect with the environment we were in. And then we had the case where my dad was super strict and then my mom was really friendly. But then she's the kind of mother that would be like, if this neighbor gives you something, no,
Every African woman goes down. Every African home.
yeah, so we were very closed in with our TVs, everything that, you know, that makes childhood fun, Barney, all of those shows, yeah, all of that.
So I could typically say that you are Ajepo.
Yeah.
When you say Bunny, what were you? 10, oh, no, 5 and 6, 5 and 6.
No, we had Barney, we had this Bobo,
Oh.
Mr. Bean, Big Boy, all of
Great. Oh, that's great.
yeah.
So talking about conversation, right? I want us to, did you ever have like conversations with your parent, like having a situation where you have to sit with your parents and they tell you, okay, this thing you're doing, it's right or it's wrong. You know, that kind of conversation we had parenting.
No, we never did. There was a time, I did not know white lies when I was a child. So we went to church, and then there's this part in Matthew that says, "If whoever lies will go to hell." Yeah. So my mom was inside, and so a woman came to look for her. I think it's one of these women you owe or something. And she was like, "That woman not around." So I told her why she's not around. Well, I never brought out the Bible. I was like, "Mom, you see,
Oh my
God! If you lie, you go to hell. The result is love."
Very typical.
Yes, but yeah, I was rich.
Jesus. That was
So,
actually.
yeah. So she was like, "No, you will grow up, you understand." Yeah. I grew up and understood. I'm not around.
You're not around,
Yes.
right? Wow.
That's really actually deep. You grew up and you understand. Yeah.
Talking about growing up, has adulting been for you in a nutshell?
I think it's more of a fun experience here than childhood, because childhood, lot of factors controlled a lot of things. You know, my dad, he was unstable, like I said. So everything was just, we were always on a roller coaster ride. Yeah. So we moved to like 7 states.
Wow.
Yes. So we went from Abuja, went to Kano, went to Gombe, went to Demi, went to Plateau. So we just moved.
Was your dad a military person?
He was an official for the news for the military people. Yes, so they always posted them to get news. I know then they had to write the news by hand, none of what gadgets we have now, so things what came using. So that was that. And then I think I did not like it, so I wanted to just grow up so that I'd have my stability, I'd be in control of my thing. Yeah. So even though I'm suffering, even if my choices may be wrong, I think I liked it because it's mine to make. Yeah, it's my thing, it's my space, you know. I control when my bills come, I pay them. So I like to budget. I like the announces of adulthood. You know, it's like choking your child. You feel like you're a child. Yeah, so I kind of like it. Childhood was they forget a lot as well, you know. So it's always like, this is your responsibility, you should do it. And so I just got tired. But now I think like they just leave me at 18, I think. Now you're an adult now, and I started liking it.
Okay. So I would say you just told us like the good part of being an adult. What is the bad part? Because it's not, I agree.
The bad part is paying school fees.
Okay. No, I'm talking the bills. The bills that comes to adulting.
So I like some bills, though, you know.
Wow.
Like doing my nails I like me.
Girl, you like some bills. I don't want to pay anything on my account.
No, I like some bills because there are times that somebody will be like, since I paid this for you, I should control what choices you make constantly. I don't want to. Yes. Or sometimes I'll be stubborn and still do my choice because I mean you paid it. So, but then some bills are very like that. And then dating, I think is very stressful because I feel like that side, our parents they should continue the matchmaking thing because me have time.
To be with.
Just bring picture. Oh, it's your first time.
Are you serious?
That's it. Well, to get to know somebody. I found my person. Next day, strangers. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like men business relationship. All this stuff. Then friendship is also very messy because I feel like we were doing childhood friendship. What are you telling me now? I did not see your dress is fine and I'm a hater. I don't understand. Yeah, I could be busy, I could be facing something, and you're there saying, well, Winifred has refused to go out with me for the past 5 months. Now we are no longer. It's not like that. Our friends.
Okay, so talking about friendship, right?
Yeah.
Do you still keep contact with your childhood friends?
Yeah, I think they are the friends who have stayed for the longest in my life.
Wow.
Yes, I have some from secondary school, primary school. We are still friends. We've grown, we've changed, but I think knowing that there's also this respect, you know, we're growing up, we knew the kids that used to take first in class.
Of course.
So I was part of those kids, so they still give you this, and then when they look at you, because sometimes there are kids who were brilliant in school and then they grow up and there's something else. It's so disappointing. But when your mates look at you and you are not on that disappointing side, there's a kinship that you are trying. You know what you are doing in this adulthood game. So it's more like, let's move together as we are going here. But for the new friends along the way, it's deep.
I can imagine.
That'll be fine.
That'll be fine, right? Okay, yes. So you mentioned something about, or rather, I like to perceive you as an independent person. It's like for you to say you enjoy paying your bills. And I really appreciate that because it's something that is rare to find right now. But now, being an independent person and then trying to manage what the world thinks about being independent, especially for a woman.
Okay.
How does that affect your decisions?
I'm always, I think I'm a relaxed woman when it comes to pay. I enjoy paying my bills because I realize that many women, we have this bad relationship with the one. We hold on to it so much, and then I think it creates a reflect of lack. So you are always in lack. You're always thinking in lack because we did not have the chance to hold our monies early. It's not even recently we had bank account. I could remember my mom had a bank account around 2010. We touch money a lot, but we don't know how to grow it and all of that. So our relationships with it is tight. So enjoying to pay my bills, I find I'm grateful for that because there are people who don't have the means to do that. So whenever I'm paying the next bill, I'm like, oh God, I'm so grateful I have to pay this and all like that. So it gives me a soft side. So I'm not louding over anybody that, as a paying bills, you should do this. So I'm still a baby girl. So if I go to the mall and somebody sees my big trolley and says, no, don't worry, I'll pay for it. Thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you so much. Oh, Jobu, I appreciate you.
God bless you. I'm so grateful. God bless. I'll be so happy. So, in as much as there's independence, I think I open myself to receive. So I always receive, and I do not have to. People see that and be like, "Are you the last born?" Because I had not to carry it on my head. So yes, so I'm just very. Money, like how they said it is Monday, so money is water. It comes and it goes. So
that's lovely. Thank you for sharing. That's very, very, very deep. Very deep. And I'm thinking about it right now. Yeah, I'm trying to go through the process that comes with pressure.
Yeah.
There's always pressure.
There's
Like
always
pressure is
pressure.
building before you turn to this age.
There's always pressure. Yeah, I've had that, like your biological clock is ticking. I feel like once you just hit 25, everybody's counting for you.
Yeah.
Where are the children? Where is the husband? But you said I should not date in
When you're exactly.
So when should the husband come? So I feel the clock keeps ticking. But I think when you look at all these people who are in countries like Ethiopia, where like currently they're 2018. Yeah. So they look younger. Yeah. So I believe that age is something in the head. So because society has kept us in a very tight range, we always think of it, and then that aging process comes. But when you are young in your mind, as open, like you keep a fresh mind, you are open-minded, you're open to receiving, like as much as life comes. Your cup is half empty here and there. So you are open to receiving more knowledge and just learn and you first. Yeah. So I don't think age will hold you like that. Yeah. So people would come, but you look at them from like that's their understanding of what life should be, because that's how they do it. But it doesn't mean that's how I should do it. Yeah. So it's my race. I can run it how I want to run it.
So better to relax and enjoy the process.
Yeah, and hard goals though, because enjoy the process. Let's see yourself. You're
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like if you were in your working age, in your 20s, you should have some savings. You should also plan for this. Have money, emergency funds, all of those things like that, because anything could happen.
True.
Yeah, then you don't want to have to go relying on people saying would use your nose. Yeah, so you should plan, like have your things going on for you. But at the same time, it's not something that you should let's say, for instance, I want to go to school next year. So it's like, okay, if I not going to get this school, if I not get this course, I'm not going to enjoy or anything like that. No. So I'm going towards that. So if I get it, it meets me along the journey and I carry it and I'm moving now. So yeah.
And so I think I get what you're trying to say. Basically have a goal.
Yeah.
And while you're trying to go through your goals, take time to sit back.
Yeah, enjoy the journey. Yeah, enjoy the process.
So if I'm going to ask a question, is there something you've ever done that you regret doing? And do you have any regrets?
I do. Wow.
You might share it?
Yes, I got engaged at 20.
What?
Yes.
For real?
Yeah.
What happened? That's a lot.
Okay, that is one thing about journeys of people before you. So my grandmother, they married a virgin. Like it's a big thing in the north.
Yeah.
And getting married early is a big thing. It's a privilege.
Yeah.
They see it as a blessing. So when the first man came, because he's even like 12 years older than I am, so I did not know narcissists, I did not know these terms then. And I thought, that's love me. And I'm going to be this young wife with kids and also have school. I'm going to have it all kind of mentally. So he entered it. I brought him to see my people and all of that. And he was good until he did not become good again. Yes. So I then had an issue with like my uterus and all of that. So it's more like conceiving will be hard, or there are certain processes you have to follow to ensure you deliver a healthy child. And he saw that something spiritual. Yeah, so he was very close-minded.
Oh my God.
And then that was like the end of everything too. So it was like, I think I last heard from him October 21st, 2020. So he went out of the country, and that is it. So like people had to call and like, give back the stuff they got from him.
You go. I'm so sorry. It was such a very sad experience.
It's okay.
You see when you're smiling, you just show your eye. That's a lot.
It was a lot. But I think one thing that helped is therapy. I went for therapy for like 2 years because I did not know signs of narcissism, all of those things and all of that. Having somebody that older than you, like age and everything, controls a lot. So it was nasty. It did not feel good. Yeah.
Do you know that if you ask me, I don't even think it's this is not me trying to make a conclusion, but if you ask me, I don't think this is something you should regret. It's something you should be grateful for, because just imagine yourself in that marriage right now.
You finally got married.
Imagine, you can't even imagine the imagination. Literally.
At the point where I knew it was a fuck up was where this literally happened.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. So it's nice. I saw it, and I think I learned all I needed to learn from what the size of narcissism, misogyny, all of those things. They became more clear to me. I used to get them as something really buzzword, but I saw it, I experienced it. Yeah, so I know now I'm not talking from just hearsay. So it's something that is real, is happening, and there are many girls out there who also experience this thing in different forms. So that's it.
So how has experiencing that shaped your perception to life?
Life, relationship.
Life in general, relationship, how you relate to people. Like, do you see? Because I feel like someone who has experienced that, right? And if a man comes at you, or a man is trying to ask you out, you're going to see that person in different lines.
Okay, obviously, I think aside security, with everyone looks more, because he was financially secure, and that's one thing your parents, your people then look at. Is he going to provide for you? Oh yes, he has money, he's okay. So it's just like that. Lambida look at like such a sweet young, and yeah. But now I feel like that you should find somebody who really speaks to your soul. You know, there are some people you have conversations with, and it's like you are hearing it clear. There are some people you speak to, you just know they are not straightforward. They know what they want from you, but they don't want you to know that that's what they want. So they go, so you can easily see it. Yeah. So now I more look like somebody that, like, I look for somebody who's like a friend who is you are very free with. They speak, you listen, you know, they have good emotional intelligence. You could come, let's say you are breaking down, you are crying, you've heard the news that something happened to you, it's medical. They could say, oh, it's going to be okay. They speak to you, they calm you down, it's all up down.
Studying what change.
Yes, they support you. It's not like more like, because mother, you are a baby. Because I heard that in almost every time. Yeah, a baby. I hear it better. Why you are a baby? What are you doing? Why do you want to marry baby? You know? So I kept asking things like that. What is in your head? So yeah, and I think the experience also helped my mom see well. So now she's very protective. She vets people. She doesn't just see, oh, I have money, I have 50 cards, so I'm here to marry. There's really just people like, how do you reason? How do you think? When something medical happens, how do you calculate it? How do you support your people? Because most times, women have things happen to them. At the end of the day, our fellow women, our mothers, our sisters that are there for us. The partner, the brother, all of those, they'll run away. So she does not want that in a partner. You should have a partner who can stay with you, so you two stay for them.
So talking about friendship, talking about partnership, talking about relationship, what kind of expectations do you have when it comes to friendship in general? Friendship with your girl, with your fellow girls?
Oh, I think it's support, because I'm like best in support. Yeah. But most times the support I give out, I don't get it in equal dose. Yes. There are times where I don't mind staying with my friend at the hospital for as long as she can get well. But when it comes to my turn, like these people, they are lost. They just they don't know what to do. So you don't see the action, the love they say they have for you. So love in action, love in words, and not just love in the good times. So love all the time, yes. And you know that this your person is sure for you ahead. So that kind of thing.
Wow. Thank you so much, Winifred. I didn't feel like we should come to an end, but I think we have to go. Thank you, Winifred, for being so wonderful, for sharing your story. You're such a strong woman. So honest. It takes strength. Okay, no. You're soft, strong.
I understand.
You know what I mean? When you need to shine something.
Exactly.
There's a balance. Yeah, that's how I should be. I actually Thank you so much. Thank you for
Thank
doing
you.
this.
Thank
I can't wait to have you next time on our seat.
All right.
Thank you so much and love you.
Thank you.